I am back today. I wanted to show you guys a pinup retro vampy, very sexy look. And a lot of you might think that it is intimidating, but I assure you that it is very easy and it just requires getting the right combination of things together. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do what I do to my face. So I already put on my face makeup. I have on my foundation and my powder. So I am going to go in with some bronzer. I am going to use the Physicians Formula. This is the City Glow bronzer. This is a very light bronzer. Put away your contour powder, put away your highlighter. You're not going to need it today. We're just going to use a little bit of bronzer to give some dimension to the face. We aren't contouring.
We aren't contouring today, girls.
We're just adding a little bit of color here. And you guys can see how faint this is. It's not very dramatic at all. And again, we don't want dramatic. So now I am going to go in with some blush. I have this Amazing Cosmetics blush. This is in Berry Bliss. And it's just a deep sort of burgundy color. Now, you definitely want to keep it simple because most of the focus is going to be on our eyes and lips. So we don't want to draw a lot of focus to our cheeks as well.
We ain't trying to look like no hussies.
We're sophisticated ladies. Alright, so I think I got on what I want. You could see it's not very dramatic. Like I said, we want the focus to be on our eyes and lips. Can't see my lips right now, huh? Went over it with some foundation. So the eyes are very simple. I already have some primer on my eyes and I put some powder over that to set it. I'm going to use my Lorac Pro palette and I am going to go in with the taupe shade and I am just going to go into my crease here. And you're just blending this out. Now, I do feel like this is enough dimension in my eyes for me, but if you guys wanted a little something extra, you could go in and just do a little bit on the outside here, which I'll do for you. I'm going to go in with Sable, and the palette here, it's the third darkest color. Nice brown. And I'm going in with a very small brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. I don't want it to be very visible. But you could see this eye is a little bit more defined than this eye. So it's your preference. You just don't want to get too crazy with it. You don't want it to take away from your eyeliner. The eyeliner is the star of this eye show. I'm not going to add any highlight or color down here. I'm just going to use my skin tone as the contrast. I'm going to go ahead and go in and do my brows. Now, we definitely want to fill them in, but you don't want them being super duper dramatic. So I'm just going to go in with my NYX micro brow pencil. brows are on. And I am just going to go in real quick and set my brows a little bit because they're a little dark. I'm going to go in with my Besame powder. And this is the yellow powder. Just going to go in since we're here. So, brows are here to stay. So I am going to zoom you guys in and we are going to do the liner. Okay, I have a couple drugstore options for liners that you guys can use. The Maybelline Line Stiletto. There are a couple downsides to this one. It is very easy to smear, so if you get it wet, it will come off. And it has a slight sheen finish to it instead of a fully matte black. But on the positive note, it's very easy to use. It has a felt tip applicator, so that makes it really easy to use. And then another one that I love is the NYC Big Bold and Precise applicator. And this one is a unique felt tip. It has an angle and you use more of a stamping motion when you're going across the eyes instead of gliding. So I like to use these two together. I'm going to go in with my NYC liner first and just stamp across the bottom of my lashes. So I have a very thin line now, but it's definitely makes a difference. Okay, so I just went through and doubled up the line about halfway through my eye on the outside corner. Now, as you can see, I have hooded eyes. So I am going to show you how I do my wing liner with my hooded eyes. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline. I'll shake it up. You guys hear that? And I am going to mark where I want my wing to be at. Now, a good rule of thumb is to use your bottom lash line and go up from there. So that's what I'm going to do. And I did that while my eye was open. Now, when my eye shuts and when it opens, they look totally different. Totally different shapes. So with hooded eyes and when you're working with your wing liner, you definitely want to make sure that you're putting it on with your eyes open as much as possible. Now, I can see where my crease starts here. So I'm just going to draw a little line there. You guys see that? Just a little line so I know that that's where my crease starts. And that will alter the shape of whatever line that I draw. So I am going to go straight out from my line to the tip here. So I have the outside here done. Now from this part of the line, I'm going to draw down. So I have a funny looking shape going on here. You guys see that? But again, when I open my eyes, it's a little different. So now I am going to start building it and connecting it to the rest of my eye. Oh, I got powder in my hair. Get that out of there. So I did sort of a line with my eyes open. Now closed, I'm going to straighten out my marks. I have this eye on. I'm going to do the other eye and then we will be back. Okay, I am back, guys. My eyeliner isn't perfectly even, but whew, it was putting up a fight, so I had to, I had to count my wins where I could. So now I am going to go in with some mascara. I am going to be using my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I love this stuff. And I am just going to be doing my top lashes. Okay, I didn't curl my lashes before I put on mascara because I am going to be putting on false eyelashes. I like to curl them afterwards and merge the two together. Okay, these are the Ardell 116s. They're very natural looking, hence the name natural, I guess. But whenever you're doing this pinup look, obviously you don't want to have a full mink lash on because the liner is the star, so we don't want to take away from that. These lashes better be easy breezy after what I had to go through. That would be a freaky full lash, huh? Okay, got my lashes on. I'm just going to go in and touch up my eyeliner a little bit. Okay, and that's it for my eyes. Now comes the lips. I have quite a few nice red selections. What I am going to be wearing today is the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in Lady Balls. And a couple good drugstore options are the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream, and this is in Devotion. It's a very pretty color. And this is Jordana. This is more of a brighter red. This is definitely a blue red, and this is called Cherry Cobbler. And then my last one, this is called Matte Confident from Milani. Normal lipstick. It's funny, all these are, did you guys know that Jordana is owned by Milani also? So all of my favorite red lip products are from them. I messed up a little bit right here. I'm gonna go in with some concealer real quick to clean that up. Now, isn't that the cherry on the cake? All right. So I'm just gonna put on a little setting spray. this is the final look. Now, some key points to keep in mind to make this look successful and to feel comfortable wearing it all day is to make sure that you have a long wearing red lipstick. If you're worried about your lipstick coming off, then you're not going to be confident wearing it all day. And then that is going to shine through, and then if something crazy happens with your lipstick, then you're not going to want to do this look again. And just don't go there. Just don't bother with it. Another thing is to make sure that you aren't overthinking it. You're not overdoing it. You're not doing contour. You're not doing bronzer. You're not doing blush. You're not doing highlight. You're not doing all those layers on top of each other. Just do a nice bronzer if you want to. You don't even have to do that. And do just a touch of blush, and that's it on the face. And again, in the eyes, keep it simple. You want this eyeliner to be the star of it. I hope that I was able to teach you guys something that you didn't know, and maybe you will take a stab at going for this look. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Okay. Okay. You're at my face. Whoop! And I'm done. Look at my perfect cat eye. I tried to wipe it off, but it wasn't going anywhere. Make sure and gives me